Hello and welcome back to DayZ. At the moment I'm camped out the town of, how do you pronounce that, Myshkino, and I'm approximately around about there. My tents did get raided, and I lost a whole bunch of awesome weapons, mainly the L82, the one with the night vision scope, so I was pretty bummed about that. Though I got another one stashed away somewhere else, but still I lost that, a whole bunch of sniper rifles and weapons like this. So I realized I've been sitting on a large cache of weapons and not really using it. So at the moment I've got everything I need for the vehicle run to like repair the vehicle from wherever we can. I think we're looking at Starry Sober, but we're trying to find other locations to find a vehicle to go repair it. I've got my mate Nick, who I'm going to use to help me do that. So once we're all ready and all prepared and geared up to do that, we're going to do it. Rush into Starry Sober or whoever we can find a vehicle and quickly fix it and just have some fun with that before it gets stolen or something like that. We did have a was it the ATV for a short period there. All we had to do was fix the wheels, the engine, and we drove it around, had a little bit of fun, and then we saved it, and there was like a server reset, and it just disappeared from then on. We're not too sure if someone took it or if the server reset just ate everything. So I'm aiming at getting 1,000 zombie kills. At the moment I'm at 280, so I'm actually number 1 in the server, which is pretty decent. So I'm on just a random server, just trying to kill stuff. I've got the, what is it, the M4A1CCOC. Oh shit. What the hell? Just a random player just ran right past me. He didn't even realize it. Okay, that... How did he not see I was there? Okay, that was weird. It's probably gonna get a bit of zombie aggro. Well, as long as he ignores me, I'll ignore him. How did he not know I was there? There's no way he would miss a dude in a ghillie suit. See if I can catch up to him. Oh, he's gonna get killed by zombie aggro if he doesn't do something. Is there another dude? No, just zombies. Wow, he's getting a lot of attention. Yeah, so all I was gonna do is just kill zombies. That dude just threw me off. I can't believe he didn't see me or say anything. Come on. This gun can be hard to get headshots, especially when zombies' heads bob from side to side. I think in my last video I was going on about the differences between DayZ and DayZ and like kind of like a versus situation of the two. And I've like did some more research on DayZ and DayZ, and because a lot of people are saying how like DayZ was out well before DayZ, and yeah, I've found no evidence to support it, sadly. Like I've looked at all these things, and yeah, from everything from Google Trends to like media articles, like DayZ was like well out before DayZ. I guess the name could have been out for a while, like they were in production of a game called DayZ, but when they released all those screenshots, like none of that, like all of that was completely different. What the hell's up there? Oh, just another zombie. Mess you up. Yeah, so when it had all those screenshots, they were all well after DayZ had been like really popular and gaining a lot of attention. So yeah, I'm not too sure if they like what the go is. Either way, like when the DayZ standalone comes out and the DayZ standalone comes out, like I'll be interested to see the differences in the two or which one's better, because from if everything that they're both promising, like from what DayZ is promising and what DayZ is promising, oh god, I'm tempted to shoot him, but he's got nothing, and he's friendly, and he could have talked to me. I would have helped him or done something, but I don't know. There's not to not enough human interaction in this game. Like, they just run past. I guess he just didn't realize I was here. Which is alright. I guess the fewer people that know I'm here, the better. There we go. Yeah, so if War Z is better than DayZ, then by all means, like, go with the person who gives you the better game. I guess the advantage of having two different games, like, going head to head, kind of like, this is probably a bad comparison, but Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty, is that you've got these two games competing to be better than one another, which means that the player, like me and yourself, it means that we get a game which is way better than if there was just one person. Like, you don't want a monopoly on a market, or if not, they'll get lazy with their game production and the quality of the game. They'll just release kind of like a half-finished game with, like, I don't know, like constant downloadable content that you have to pay money for and stuff like that. Got 3 shots left to waste this mag. So yeah, let's see if I can just 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's 1 mag there. So yeah, I'm just having some fun with this, just getting zombie kills. I'll probably just chuck the weapon. I've already got like 3 others, or I might save it. I don't know. This gun is pretty rare. Seems bad just to chuck it. I'm kind of just trying to practice my headshots on zombies too, because as you can see, I'm not the best. I'm not sure if it's just this weapon or me, but with other weapons, I've found it really, like, much easier to get headshots. Just that head bubble. Just have to, it's all about timing. There we go. 4 shots to take him. It was probably better if I just did body shots. So yeah, I'm really interested to see the 2 games out. I think they're both planned to come out around the end of this year. So I'm really keen to see it. With War Z, a lot of people are going on about how they actually haven't done much, and those pictures were just created without the actual engine. So if they could do an actual video, like an in-game video, that would probably silence that. And it would be interesting to see their game, like an in-game video of War Z, so we can see what it'll be like. Apart from that, there's not really much that we can know about. They have released another game, like the game before War Z. I can't remember what it was. I had to look at some of the photos of it, and it looked decent for like for an indie small team kind of thing. It looked pretty decent, but it was yeah, it was nothing too great. It was just like a first-person shooter. But then again, so was Arma 2, but Arma 2 was, yeah, everyone knows that's a great game, very popular. And I'm actually looking forward to Arma 3 too when it comes out too. God damn it. And come on. What the hell? I shot him in the jaw. There we go, now you're dead. I think zombie kills I'm up to now. Not bad, almost 300. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about DayZ and War Z for a while. Like, I'm interested to see more things. I'm really keen to see the standalone in DayZ. I think Rocket has announced like all his plans for the game. There was like a Reddit article, and he was going on about like things he wanted. And there's one thing that he wanted to do, which he could never do in this game, which would be cool if he could, and that was, if you've ever played the original game of Red Faction, come on, now I'm just being lazy with my shots, fuck it. If you've ever played the original game of Red Faction, you could basically pick up any rocket launcher or a C4 and just blow holes in walls and literally just dig your way through tunnels. And he wanted to have a kind of like a system like that, kind of like I guess you can compare it to Minecraft really, but in a much more detailed and less 8-bit way. And so you could just like dig little tunnels, have your camp there instead of out in the open. That would be really awesome, because like your inability to hide tents is the one thing that I always really hate. Like, you can hide them in trees, but then they're next to impossible to get into. I've also found that, like, only with some weapons can you get into some tents. Oh, that's weird. Just despawned. There we go. That's much better. Now I'm getting some headshots, so I'll probably work my way out of this town. one thing that another thing is like with rain, it's probably both my favorite and most hated weather. It's my favorite because it really hides movement, so you can pretty much creep through towns and stuff like that, and won't be detected by anything. Well, it makes it harder to be detected by other players. But on the downside, it means it's harder for you to detect other players, and that temperature bar, I have no idea how to judge what is what with that. Like the slightest bit like slightest change in color on that thing, and I keep applying heat packs until it's back to what it was. I wonder how that player was going. How did he get this far? Like this is pretty. Here, I'll show you on the map. This is pretty far away from the spawning areas. Looks like people are making some traps here and there. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty fair distance, unless he just spawned there and just went directly up. But still, you would have found a weapon somewhere. Maybe he was just going for one of these tents and he was looking for food, or who knows. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've cleared out this town. Oh yeah, still got a few zombies up here. Let's take care of this. But yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty keen for... stop it. I'm out of ammo. Alright, so that's... seems like a perfect time to end it. Yeah, so all in all, that's all my thoughts on DayZ and WarZ. Rockets, sounds like he's got some great ideas, like we haven't even scratched the surface with his ideas on this game. Like, I really look forward to what he wants to do. I think underground bases is the next thing that he's going to do, so I think with the standalone game, we can look forward to just finding little hatches here and there. Like, you see like these pile of rocks, like you go check it out and there'll be like a little hatch there, and underneath there will be like a hidden bunker, and in there you might find like military loot and stuff like that. And then because you know where that is, you can just make that your main base and put stuff like that in. That's basically the description of what he wanted to do, so I reckon that is a great idea to have in this game, because I reckon just even running in this forest here, I can probably find a tent somewhere. And even at distance, like the trees, they don't load very well, so you can actually see tents that are, even the best tent, like the one I did in my video, if you see it at a distance, you can actually see corners of it. It's really hard to see, but you still can see it. Up close, it's impossible to see. Let's see. There's usually always tents in forests. Let's have a look. No. 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 Alright, I thought it'd be lucky to be able to see a tent. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the standalone. Like I said, it's probably going to be, I think, the end of the year. I look forward to seeing WarZ. I have signed up to the open beta, or the closed beta, I forget whichever one it was. So I'm keen to play that, though I'm very skeptical of it, though if it is a better game, I will play it. Though I am usually loyal to whatever thing I have. Even if it is way better than this, just like other games are better than other ones, it all depends on which one's popular. Like with StarCraft 2, it's the most popular real-time strategy, game out there, but actually being the best real-time strategy game, it's actually quite low. I think even Total Annihilation, like a game that came out in the 90s, was way better than StarCraft 2. Like StarCraft 2 just has a lot of popularity, has a lot of tournaments and tournament-based things. That's where a lot of things go popular with it, and yeah, it just has those types of thing, and that's all it draws across. When it comes to its actual physics, like it's like really behind. I think Company of Heroes is by far the best real-time strategy game that I've ever played. So yeah, kind of off topic with my stuff. So I hope this has been informative. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh look, there we go. There's a tent. There's always tents in forests. Always. This is probably the most poorly hidden tent I've seen in a while. That's just not even trying. And it's right near the open. Wow. And it's actually stuff in here. Morphine, heat pack. Nothing too amazing. Might just take that, you can never have too many heat packs. And then just a whole bunch of duplications of the same tent. So yeah, so I hope this has been helpful and informative. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.